Hi, this is Tamara from mooglyblog.com, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to enclose stitches. So when you come across a pattern that says to enclose the stitches from the previous row or enclose the chain in the next stitch, you'll know how to do it. For this video, I'll be using Lion Brand Yarns Hometown USA and a Furls wooden end hook. So let me set this one aside and we'll get started. Okay, so what we have here is a weird looking little swatch that I've made up to demonstrate a few things. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick my hook right back in the yarn there. Okay, so we're going to pretend we're following a pattern, and I've come to a point where it says to enclose the chain in the next stitch, or something to that effect. Usually the word enclose or enclosing is used in the pattern to indicate what you want to do here. So we've gotten to that point, and I need to enclose this chain in, we'll say, the center skipped stitch. Kind of a typical move. So what that means is when I go down to the stitch I'm supposed to work into, for our purposes, we'll say it's this one right here, I'm going to go in there, and if I came out like this and kept that chain 3 behind it, then I would be working in front of the previous row. Because you see that chain 3? That's what I made in the previous row. So if I wanted to work in front of it, that's what I'd do. But because it says enclosing, I need to make sure that that chain 3 is part of my stitch. So let me just stick my hook in there again so you can really see. We're going to go into that stitch right here in the row before the previous row. This is our previous row right here. So to enclose the chain 3 that I made, or chain 2 or chain 1 or whatever your pattern calls for, I'm just going to make sure that chain 3 is on top of my hook, just like the, and pull that aside a little bit, just like the 2 loops of the stitch I went into, and then yarn over and pull my loop up and finish my stitch, whatever kind of stitch I'm supposed to be making, right there. So it could have been a single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, a cable, anything. But the thing is to include that chain or stitch you're supposed to enclose inside the stitch. So you can see front and back, it's not loose at all. It's all tucked in there. So let me just single crochet there to finish that one off. And we're going to turn back and come the way back here. So let me just make a couple of stitches so I can show you with my next example here. Okay, so here I have a chain 3 over a chain 3. And again, this is going to vary by pattern. I'm kind of trying to define the word enclosing for you here. So these are just some examples of how you can use it. Let's say I was supposed to work into the row before the previous row. So 2 rows down, this is the previous row, then 1 row down, 2 rows down, enclosing both chains. Again, it's the same thing. I would probably be making a taller stitch than a single crochet, but again, this is just for demonstration purposes. I'll go into the stitch, whatever stitch is indicated, and I want to keep both of those then right on top of my hook so that when I pull up my loop to finish my stitch, it's all enclosed inside the stitch itself. And that's all there is to enclosing chain spaces. Now, if you were told to enclose a stitch itself, then that's a little more rare, but it can definitely be part of it. Let's say, for example, let me just work into the row a little bit here. I've got a single crochet here, and I wanted to enclose this single crochet in my next stitch. I would just go all the way down there and cover it up. And that's usually called a padded single crochet. That's kind of a unique stitch all on its own, and I have a different tutorial for that. Most of the time, when you're told to enclose a stitch, it's going to be a chain 3. You're going to be enclosing chains inside a stitch. That's the most common thing you'll see. But I hope that gives you an idea of what the word enclosing means when you see it in a crochet pattern, and that it helps you crochet that next pattern a little bit easier. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked our video, please let us know, give it a like, and subscribe to our channel.